Hello, and welcome once again to Stella, striving towards excellence in our marriage. This is Natalie, your host. I'm excited to be here again. This is the third video, and I'm very excited about the feedback. I'm especially, and I will continue to say it, especially excited about the reviews I'm getting from our guys. Guys, I love it. I am motivated, and I'm happy that you too are willing to make the necessary steps towards improving your relationship. Thank you. I hope that you'll have been doing your homework. I've been dropping, little assignments on social media, encouraging you to cultivate certain habits, cultivate certain practices, and to bring out of your partner that thing that you want to see, but you encourage them to develop it. I really hope that you're practicing because these little gestures they go a very long way towards the stability and the strength of your marriage. Okay? This week we are speaking about quality time. Yes, quality time. It is critical. It is critical. And the other thing you need to do is make it intentional. When we dated, we knew that we had to make time for each other because we were on the chase. The pursuit was hot. So, we plan in. We know what we have to do. We know where we going. We had a whole plan in our head about how we're going to go about dating this person. Then we become married. Everything stops. Why? Why should it stop? It shouldn't stop because the pursuit continues. Do not allow complacency to set into your marriage. Yes, we know life happens. We know life happens. Children come into the picture. You have to think about daycare. You have to think about picking them up. We have to think of laundry. You have to think of all the things that goes with a family. However, it is very important that you set aside quality time for each other because you become overwhelmed. You become overwhelmed. I'm a mother. I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's overwhelming, especially when you do not have the assistance or the support where you can drop the children off and you have that time with your partner. In a situation as such, you need to develop a structure for managing quality time. If you don't do that, you will begin to stray from each other. You would find that your partner, male, may decide to stay away from home for longer periods of time at the end of a day. Not because they cannot come home, but they are just in their mind. It's like going home is more work, it's chaos. Children running here, they up and down. And it's important to develop structures at your home. Set the children to bed at a particular time. There must be a downtime so that on a daily basis you can connect with your partner, male or female. And this is something you do together. It's not the mother's job to do X and the father's job to do Y. Managing a family is team effort. It takes teamwork and it takes team effort. You can switch your roles on how you do things, but at the end of it, it's geared towards you and your partner having that quality time at the end of the day where you can offload, you can unwind, and you can, get a feel from what each other's experience was. And that is very important because your partner needs to feel important to you. They need to feel that what they experience and what they go through on a normal day is important to you. So when they come home and they offload and you genuinely listen and you give them your input, you give them your advice and your guidance, they feel loved, they feel cherished, they feel appreciated. It's easy not to feel appreciated. It's very, very easy. So it is critical that you set that time aside. And in order to do that with children, you must have structures in place. You must have structures. Okay? When you get to that point, at the end of the day, where the children are in bed, and you can sit with your partner, and even if there are no children, kindly, respectfully set your cell phone aside. Don't engage your partner and your cell phone is in your hand. It is not that added limb to your body. It is not that, it's not a lifeline. We behave like if our cell phone is a lifeline. It's not. Set your cell phone aside and listen attentively to what your partner has to say, male or female. Listen and give a response that is worthy of them feeling that you care, that you can appreciate what they have gone through. You may not know what to say sometimes, but just the fact that you listen to them, give them a hug, give them a kiss, make them feel like they are worth it and what is happening to them is important to you, you would be so surprised how they will make every effort to ensure that you are happy and you're at peace because they need you to make them feel appreciated. Let's do that. Let's practice that. Let's reciprocate. Another thing, don't stop courting your partner. You got married? Come on. It did not end here. It's not like we're married, so okay, he's not married, he wanted to marry now, so we're married now. No. Court your partner. Send them a little note in the day, WhatsApp, send them a little something, or write little notes and put it in places where they know that you know actually that they will see it. It's these little gestures that keeps your relationship hydrated. Don't allow that to happen. And by so doing, you cultivate intimacy because then your partner begins to know you emotionally. They tend to know your mindset and how you think and how you feel about things. And they realize what's important to you. And so it becomes important to them. And you're moving together as a support to each other's cheerleaders. There's no better place to go to than home when you have a culture of intimacy between you and your partner. You cannot wait to share with them at the end of the day because you know they are waiting to hear from you. Share that with your partner, develop that with your partner, and look at your relationship thrive and become strengthened. Try it. It will definitely work. One more thing we're going to talk about is sex. Try your best. Apart from medical reasons, try your best to connect on a weekly basis. I'm saying weekly because life is happening, and at the end of the day, you can be really fatigued. You can be really drained, and your mind can be so overworked that you don't even have the desire. But if you followed the first two things that I shared with us, those two bits of advice, if you follow that carefully and closely, you would realize that by the end of it, your partner is so comfortable with you and you're so comfortable with them that you can transition into the action. And all of this helps to keep your relationship healthy. Now, in instances where there are medical reasons why it cannot happen, we understand. But there are different ways of being intimate with your partner, apart from sex, that will still make them feel loved and appreciated. So pay attention to your home, pay attention to your relationship, set structures for your children, and let's be stellar. Let's strive towards excellence in our marriage. This is Natalie. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Till next time, look out for the homework on social media. Let's be stellar, people. Bye.